If you want one of the best single volume histories of the American Civil War era, Battle Cry of Freedom by James McPherson is often considered the gold standard, and after reading it, it's very easy to understand why. For the past 4 months, the Slow Burn Through History Book Club has been slowly working its way through this book, and I have really enjoyed it. Now, as I get into this book, McPherson does not begin with the first shots fired at Fort Sumter. Instead, he carefully walks readers through the political, economic, and social tensions of the 1850s, showing how the war was not an unavoidable explosion, but the result of years of deepening conflict over slavery, sectional identity, westward expansion, and the constitutional questions. By the time the war begins, you understand exactly why compromise had failed and why the nation had reached its breaking point. Once the fighting starts, McPherson balances military history and political and social history exceptionally well. He explains the major campaigns and battles clearly. He never leaves the reader to forget that armies were shaped by politics, leadership, morale, economics, and public opinion. The battlefield and the home front constantly interact throughout this narrative. One of the book's greatest strengths, in my opinion, is that it captures the sheer complexity of this era. The Civil War was not simply the North versus South. McPherson shows the divisions within both regions, the shifting goals of the Union war effort, the role of emancipation in transforming the conflict, and the enormous human and political costs of preserving the Union. Despite covering such a massive topic, the writing remains engaging and readable. It is scholarly without being dry, detailed without being overwhelming, and comprehensive without losing momentum. If there's a downside to this, it is simply that this book's depth can become dense at times, especially for readers completely new to Civil War history. But if you're willing to invest the time, the payoff is absolutely worth it. Overall, The Battle Cry of Freedom is an outstanding work of history. Whether you're new to the subject or you're already familiar with the area, it offers a rich and more nuanced understanding of one of the most pivotal periods in American history. Let me know, have you read this big old volume yet? If not, do you have it on your TBR? If you have, tell me some of your thoughts about this, because this was fantastic.